Welcome back to the channel. So, from my experience with dating older women, um, back in when I was like 20 years old, because I dated single moms, I dated, um, my last, situationship I was in, she was older than me too. Just going after older women, right? You got to understand that they know the value of the box in between their legs, right? You have to understand, especially as a young man, bro, that if you date an older woman, just know that there's always going to be somebody that has more than you. If she finds something that's better than you, she's going to leave you because women are hypergamous. And that's why you got to stay single in your 20s nowadays, man. Dating any woman, you know what I'm saying? Because we have to understand this, women are born with value. Men have to build their value. And you have to build your value because most of the time these women are going to go for the best option, and you have to understand it, right? Because you're gonna be, and I'm glad I've went through this early in my life, because if I would have continued to, if I continue to go through this and I never learned, then I would be, going through years of heartache and, like, damn, like, what I'm saying, just feel lost. And you have to understand that women want the best option. You have to become that dude. You have to become that man. You have to become that dude, because if you don't become that dude, the cycle's going to continue. Is that you'll get one, she's cool for a minute. When somebody comes along that's better, that has more than you, has more money than you, has more status than you, has a better body than you, she's fucking gone. She's gone, guys. She is gone. You have to build yourself in your 20s. You have to build yourself. I'm not saying that you can't date a woman. I'm not saying you can't talk to older women. I'm not saying you can't be attracted to them. But just know that you're not gonna keep them for the majority of the time, because they're always gonna be looking for that next best thing. Like, yeah, you can have sex with them. Yeah, you can bang them, but you're not gonna keep them. So, yeah, you can have experience, man. Just have the experience, man. Just stay single, bro, and just have options, bro. Stop trying to commit to these women. Don't commit. Just have, what I'm saying? Stay off the grid. Just stay single and just talk to different women. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, put yourself first. Put your purpose first before these women. But you gotta put yourself first before these women. So yeah, you can't, I'm and me dating an older woman, right? The reason why I go for older women is because these young women, because women my age, I'm 22 years old, women my age, they have no idea what they're doing. They have no clue what they're doing, right? You want somebody that's mature, has more experience. And it's the other way around too for women. Like, that's why a lot of young women go for the older men, because, you know, a lot of guys my age have no idea what they're doing, right? We don't have the experience. We don't have the knowledge to give a woman, because we haven't been on this earth long enough, right? So that's why sometimes, younger women or younger men go for the older gender, is because they have more experience. They can, what I'm saying, they want to learn from that older person and be with them, what I'm saying, just learn more about, what their past was like, the mistakes they made, and yeah, and and just the experience in the bedroom is probably better as well. Let's just keep it a buck. So, um, but just know that, if somebody comes along that has more than you, bro, they're gone. They're gone. I would just, just be cool with them. I just be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? We talk every now and then. Maybe bang once every 2 weeks or once a month or something. Just keep talking, keep it pushing, man. Right? That's what I would do. I wouldn't commit. I wouldn't, knowing what I've known, the experience I went through with older women, I wouldn't commit to them. I wouldn't commit to them because, you know, they're gonna leave you for the next best thing. You gotta that's why you have to get your money together. You have to get your money together. That's why my, previous video I was saying you have to focus on your finances. You have to focus on getting your money up right now. Instead of focusing on, finding a relationship. Because I feel like relationships nowadays are a waste of time. They're a waste of time, man, nowadays. And I'm not saying there are not good women out here. There's still good women out here, but you the best thing you can do as a man right now in your 20s is to focus on yourself. Now, yeah, if a unicorn, if something great comes along, yeah, you can, that's different. But it's best just to focus on yourself right now because you could get more done. You can get more done. You can get things more done quick instead of having to, um, you know, instead of having to, check in with a girl, your girlfriend and stuff, and like, yo, baby, you know what I'm saying? Worry about she cheating on you. Worry about, she wondering you cheating on her. Like, you ain't gotta. It's just a lot that comes with a relationship, especially a marriage. Especially a marriage. So that's why I said, like, I know seem like I repeat the same thing in this video, but I know it's cliche, but this is something that men in my 20s have to understand. We have to understand this. Because we're gonna continue to go through the heartaches and continue going through, the break, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot. I just got over, my situation I was in um, a few months ago, in 2025, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting over it. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna talk to women, just be cool with them right now. That's the probably the best thing you can do right now. If you're single, just talk to different women, bro. And, and have the experience with them. You know, it's crazy how things are nowadays, but it's just how we just have to adjust. We gotta adjust. And most men nowadays are simps, man. And I'm not that guy no more. I can't, simping ain't. You're not gonna win by simping, bro. Let's just keep like you're not gonna win by being a simp. You're not gonna win by being a simp. So yeah, you gotta focus on the money, getting to the bag, bro. Get in, and just changing your mindset, right? Right. And, not focus on, committing to these women. Because these women will leave you if you don't have your shit together. So yeah. But all right, man. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next.